All right, I think we can use this without his written consent or whatever, whatever legalese you want to talk about. But the Boiler Room, still the talk of the town here in Secaucus at NHL Network, MLB Network, of course. Midsummer Classic All-Star Game coming up. We got the Derby tonight, and our very own Brian Boyle says 500 ABs. He's getting 100 hits. Sean Casey had to drop that down to just 20. Boiler's dead serious.
Boiler,
what do you
my
think?
brother, my friend. Not a chance, man. I mean, the 20, I'd be impressed with 20 hits. I love baseball. I grew up playing baseball. I've taken BP with the Minnesota Twins, and I'm going to pat my own back a little bit here. I got a home run in the Metrodome and in Target Field. And I've hit off live pitching, more importantly, and I couldn't come anywhere near the live pitching.
BP. That's
the difference,
miles an hour.
Right? They're laying it in for you. Yeah, absolutely. That's how Gardenhire, that's how my buddy Morneau was throwing me pitches, right? Just little meatballs. And then once, my buddy Glenn Perkins, the closer for the Twins, all-star closer for the Twins, I'm going to stand in there. I want to see what this is really like as a lefty. I'm going to see if I can get a piece of it.
Yeah.
No,
not even close.
You can't even come close. The movement on that thing, when they let it go, just the fastball just gets by you so quick. Boiler, I love you to death, but not a chance.
But he was saying if he trained 6 months every day and stuff.
Yeah, he could train for 6 years. I don't care how long he trains for.
Maybe he's dropping down drag bunts. I don't know.
Leg
one out there,
maybe
big fella.
He's quicker than he expects.
I don't know.
A right-handed base hit bunt.
How about current NHLers? Who do you think, if we had to insert them into a home run derby style, who'd be the best guy to represent the NHL as far as swinging the bat?
Well, I got to imagine, just because his name comes up all the time, you can't bet against Sidney Crosby in anything, can you? I mean, we know he's hit some bombs. We've seen him in Pittsburgh.
Oh.
Crosby lined up right there.
This is a PNC, I think. Whew.
Yeah.
Short, compact, and that one.
Beautiful.
That long gone? Oh, yeah, that's up.
Oh, yeah. He did that easy.
Wow.
That was easy swinging right there.
And you were saying, from some of the guys that you've seen, like the Canadians, right, that you've played with, they've got kind of a very, they don't exactly extend the arm to cover the outer half of the plate, do they?
No, they got that stick in the slap shot, right? Well, then that's what they do with the bat. So if you put it was great on BP, like big old Bugard was unbelievable. He's just hitting cannon line drives. Nick Schultz, all these guys, they're killing the ball if it was inside. But if you throw something outside, it's just foreign to them. They don't know how to extend their hands. Yep.
Austin Matthews, we have some video of Austin Matthews, I think, taking some BP up north here. Look at, that's a pretty good cut, huh?
AZ boys got some game right there.
He's walking.
Look at that toss. He's done this before. Now I want to see a home run derby between our boy here, Austin Matthews, and Sidney Crosby. Can we make that happen, MLB? Somewhere?
Because I was going to throw Joe Pavelski into the mix because it feels like anything that guy touches is good, whether it's redirections, right? He's got the hand-eye. Golf usually plays, I think, in the ACC, Tahoe, or whatever.
Does very well in it.
It's their ping-pong tournaments and stuff. That's a guy that no matter what he does, he's good at it. Yeah, you hate those people.
I was going to say, it's really annoying, isn't it? Yeah, you kind of want to fight him or something. But no, Joe Pavelski's obviously, he's got to be good. His hand-eye, I mean, can you imagine the bunts that guy could lay down, the way he tips that puck?
They had the MLB Futures game the other day. Before that, they did a skills competition, which is kind of cool because we're used to that in our sport, right? Hockey, the skills competition, which sometimes I think, at least for the younger crowd, my kids want to watch that more so than the game itself. So could you see Major League Baseball and like the big boys here that get the nod for the All-Star game doing a skills competition type thing?
I would absolutely love to see that, because so that they see these guys. Let's see if these guys bat control, right? I mean, of course, my name comes to my mind because I'm a little older. How much fun would it see Derek Jeter standing up there and be like, all right, you hit this target in right field, left field, right center. He'd do that in a piece of cake. Love to see that. And hey, I'm with your kids though, J-Mo. I like the skills competition more than the game too.
Great.
I like to highlight these guys. I've always absolutely loved the accuracy shooting. That's been my favorite forever because, well, I've always just loved shooting the puck.
A shooter.
But the way they've changed it up a little bit here with you see the one-timers.
Do you ever do any like team skills competitions, anything like that? Because I could imagine you saying, hey, the accuracy would be a lot of fun, but then you imagine yourself out there in front of 18,000 fans, just you, and you miss one, and then that pressure builds. Have you done anything like that?
We did in Florida and New York. couple times, and I never did the accuracy shooting contest, unfortunately. I wanted to in Florida, but we had this Bure and Ray Whitney and these guys that wanted, they wanted to do it a little bit more than I did. So yeah, I got to do the little we did 3 or 5 pucks and score as many as you can in 10 seconds in Florida. And actually, when Peter Worrell was doing it, Trevor Kidd, our #1 goaltender at the time, blew out his shoulder during that one. So I don't think Florida did the skills competitions after that, but I did do it in the Islanders, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun, even though it's just your team. It's a lot more relaxed than the All-Star skills competition. Got in those are much more intense and a little bit more intimidating. Yeah. But you just have a lot of fun with your team, and obviously the fans absolutely love to see it too.
And I think this year it was incredible. This year, I know, because they kind of went back to that old school, just simple format, like the OG version, and the crowd was into it, and the skill that was on display, incredible. No All-Star coming up this year, though. We've got the Four Nations face-off, which is going to be absolutely awesome. Montreal, Boston, Sweden, Finland, Canada, USA. No baseball needed.
No.
In that event.